Hey you guys, it's Monica here. I'm currently editing this video that you're about to see, but I know it's super long, so I wanted to incentivize you guys / reward you guys for watching it and do a giveaway. So I'm going to be doing, for the next 90 days, that from when this video is posted, I'm going to do a little giveaway for you guys, a mini coaching package for everyone. But throughout the video, I'm going to be doing giving out a word, and it's going to make a phrase. So anyone who watched the video finds all the words and makes that phrase and then goes to my Instagram, messages me / follows me will be entered. Will not be entered. You will get a free mini coaching package with me, and I'm so excited. And I know it's going to be transformational and helpful to you and whatever you want to work on with me. And yeah, so let's get into the video, and I hope you find that phrase, and I cannot wait to see who gets to work with me. Everyone wins. So yeah, love you guys. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica. Follow along for wellness and health and vitality. I don't know. Just subscribe if you want vegan videos and love and inspiration and all that stuff. And if you're watching this video, you probably are a real one, because I've been doing this series for 3 months now, all about my coaching myself journey and how that's going for me. And we reached the end. We reached the final video, and wow, this has been a long time coming, and it feels really good to just be done. And it feels really sad to be done. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I am not sure what to do next, because there's a huge part of me that's like, okay, now what? And there's a very big part of me that says I need to continue and do another 12-week coaching myself program. And there's another chunk of me that's like, there's so much to do in the world. Like, there's so many different things you could do on this channel and this platform and with your life. As in, like, doing challenges, like doing, like, waking up at 5 a.m. every day for a week, or cutting sugar for 30 days, or I don't know, there's like, it's like endless, or just so many different things. However, I can do all of those things in a coaching program, you know? So I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I will decide tomorrow and let you all know what my new journey will be, and it will be really fun and exciting. Okay. But we need to do some wrapping up. So I need to tell you about how last week went, and then I need to tell you about, well, this exercise that I had my clients do on last week. So, our last session. So, okay. I had some goals. Oh yeah. I feel like I haven't looked at this in a week. Well, I haven't. Duh. But here are my goals stuff from last week. So, 1, exercise daily, sweat, go to exercise classes and do workouts that I normally do. Okay, so I did do as many exercise classes as I possibly could, and they were amazing. It felt really good to sweat, and I totally reconfirmed the idea that having an instructor tell me what to do makes me work harder and makes me sweat. So that was very good for me. When I couldn't go to workout classes, like when I was traveling or whatever, I still like did biking, and I think that's all I did. I biked a few times, which is really great. Such a good workout. Definitely sweated during that too. And as far as sweating going, goes, it's like, it's so wonderful. I will say, TMI, especially to the males watching this, but being on my period for 2 of those days, like day 1 and day 2, like I didn't sweat. Well, I kind of did a little bit, but like I definitely took it easy, and I definitely listened to my body and did more of what I wanted than, or more of what I felt like doing than like having a solid plan, and that felt really good to just honor that. So I'll say that, but otherwise it was go time. And then posting on IG once to gain motivation again. I did that, and I posted second time. So that was good, and I really do feel like I'm back. I'm inspired. It's gonna happen, and like I'm getting reconnected with like why I even started, because I went back and looked at my like old IG posts, and I was just like, well, I had a lot more to say, and I had a lot more that I was giving people, like tip-wise, and then I was like, man, I have all this knowledge, like I should keep dishing that out. So that's what I'm going to do. So yes, uploading 2 YouTube videos a week. Obviously, you guys know I didn't do that because, hello, I'm talking to you now, and you can clearly look back at my videos and be like, you did not upload the week of July 10th, so, and you're right, I didn't do it. Basically, like, traveling really got in the way of that again, and I just feel like I've been traveling like non-stop, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon, so, which is a beautiful thing. Like, traveling is like the most amazing thing to me, and so I'm like very grateful and happy that I get to do that, and I want to do that, but I need to find a balance where I can still maintain like a routine and schedule and still work. It's difficult being an entrepreneur sometimes, because like you really do dictate your schedule, and sometimes you're like, do I want to do that? No. Do I have to? No. So not going to, and it's not good. So I just need to find a balance, and I guess a sterner reason to keep going, because it's really like, I really like when I'm traveling anywhere for any reason to just enjoy it and go slow. And that's not a bad thing, but I know that I will feel better when I'm doing things to be productive too. So it's balance. I need to work on it or find it. Tracking my water, so easy. That's like done. That's ingrained. I feel so good about it. Yay. Journaling before bed when I'm at home, awesome, easy, fun, love it. Eating, don't eat past 8 p.m. I ate past 8 p.m. twice because of social reasons. You know, when you're like with other people and you have dinner later, and then you're like talking and you're snacking, like that happened a couple times. And in my head, I kind of like already knew that was going to happen before it even happened, and I could have easily planned and like, no, I'm not going to no matter what, but like I didn't want to, and that's fine. I feel like these types of rules don't work unless they work for you, and sometimes I want to just snacky with my friends, so I let myself do that. Otherwise, super weird, but I generally have been stopping eating at like 4 o'clock-ish, so I really fast for like until 4 p.m. till like 8 a.m., which is like a pretty great fast. So intermittent fasting naturally, I guess, some days, so it's kind of weird, but that's just like what feels good to my body. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Eating intuitively, check for sure. However, actually, no. I intuitively eat. I do not eat intuitively. As in, I am very conscious and aware of my body and how I'm feeling and my surroundings and taste and blah 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 while I'm eating, but that doesn't make me say, okay, I am full and I will stop. It just makes me say, I am full. I shall keep going. So I could definitely work on that a lot more and just like practice eating intuitively and following my intuition, but instead I really let myself like I am full and I'm going to choose to keep eating because it's making me happy. So I'll work on that, but that's just the way it is. Focus on eating more protein. Yes, it's so great. I love eating more protein. It makes me feel so good. It makes me feel like I'm like really fueling my muscles and everything. I didn't flex, so don't judge. Just sneeze. I don't know. You know when you like want to sneeze and then it goes away? It's such betrayal. Okay, and then number 9, just kind of threw this in there, but it was like an important one, is no phone during Netflix or TV. And I did great. And it was so awesome. Like, seriously, if you are on your phone as you're watching something, just make it a goal to not have your phone. Like, put it in another room. Put it in another dimension, okay? Just be there, be present, be like, okay, I'm watching the show. And you know what? If you're bored of the freaking show, then turn it off and go do something productive, you know? You know? So good. I love it. Love that tip. Winning tip. So, overall I killed it. No, honestly, like, there was definitely, like, YouTube was a huge fail. But it's all learning, you know? I guess, you know, the quote, I either win or I learn, I never fail or I never lose. Like, that's just how I feel sometimes. Like I didn't really fail, I just learned. Like, I learned that I need to balance more and make it a priority in a different way. And how will I do that? Well, that's what I'm going to figure out, you know? That's what week 13 would be for, but this is only a 12-week program, so okay, just looking back really quick, I just want to tell you what my first goal was. Actually, I want to tell you where I kind of started from. So I said, I mean, no, I won't tell you what I said. I'll just tell you where it was. As far as exercising goes, so I have been working out every single day for the last 3 months. Holy, what? You know, that's crazy for me. That's never happened before. I've never been consistent. I've always been the type that like goes hard for a week and then falls off for 2 weeks, then goes hard for a week and then falls off for 2 weeks, or sprinkles in exercise here and there, or leads an active lifestyle but doesn't exercise, or seasonally, like when it comes summertime, I'm like, yay, let's be out in the sun and go hiking and biking and swimming and going on walks. But when it's like winter and it's cold, like let's like plump up, you know? And it's like, I was just never consistent. And like, I've had trainers and I've done like a ton of half marathons and just running things, and I have had partners who are very into physical fitness that help me be into physical fitness, and I've learned a lot over the years. However, I just like never was consistent. So, problem. My camera's going to die. Hold on one sec. Okay, we're back. So yeah, I've just never been consistent at all. So that's where I started. Started from the bottom and now we're here. And also when I started exercising, to me also included walking my dogs, which is like walk them a mile, like walk a mile. That was exercise to me. And so that's not no longer exercise. That's just like what I do on top of my exercise. Like the I'm like so proud of myself. Like it's amazing. Also, before this little experiment, I wasn't super consistent. Oh, I didn't drink enough water. Like water was like, I mean, I drank a lot of water, but like less than my body needed. And I realized like, I mean, I had huge realizations during this whole thing. I found out how much water I needed. Tried meditating and realized like, you know what, journaling is what I really needed in the moment. There's just so many things that like I tried and tested and failed with and learned from, and so many things that I've stuck with that I'm like so extremely proud of. And yeah, it's been really, really amazing for me. So I just want to tell you five the one of there's so many lessons, but I want to share 5 things that I learned, and this is also something that I have my clients do. And when we're wrapping up our final session, I have them write down their 5 most empowering lessons, and these are mine. So 1, I learned that I don't like to sweat during workouts, but sweating's really what's going to change your body and make you feel the best and give you those endorphins, and like good for your skin as long as you wash it off. I have a video on that. I also learned that I can accomplish me sweating better through taking a class, you know, workout class with someone else. It's just what pushes me and helps me more. I did over these last few weeks, like I did yoga classes, cycling classes, boxing classes, core strengthening classes, just like strengthening classes in general, endurance classes. I even did a training session with a personal trainer, like so great. And that's what's really going to like make me see how my body's like really changing. Yeah, I'm blown away about how much I killed that goal. Like I'm like literally blown away that I can do that, and that I've done the same thing for other clients, like blown their minds about what they can accomplish and do. Like it's just so, it's so cool. 2, I learned that journaling before bed when I'm at home is a great way to wrap up the day and get all my thoughts out, and it really helps me sleep a lot better because I think that my mind's not like running on other things. And I also learned that it doesn't work right now when I'm not at home. Like journaling when I'm not at home, it's kind of like the same thing with like working when I'm not at home. Like it's difficult, but I'll get there, you know. But I learned that journaling before bed when I'm at home is top notch. And then I learned that I have time to be consistent on YouTube and IG if I want to be. I can accomplish this by not filling my days up with activities or things that don't bring me joy. Like, I mean, I would hang out with people that I was like indifferent towards, and just like fill my day with that. And like now, like I just like I make time for like the people that I love and care about, and like I have so many amazing friends that I get to like share my time with. But at the same time, like me being in solitude and having like alone time and having time to do like my creative outlets is so vital and important and necessary for me. It makes me feel the best, makes me feel accomplished, it makes me more present when I'm with people who I love and care about. So yeah, just having these creative outlets, you know, like YouTube and Instagram. I mean, I have a lot of like fun hobbies, but it's so needed for me. So yes. And then I also learned that I need approximately 96 fluid ounces of water in order to feel the best, which is 3/4 of a gallon or 12 cups of water. That's what makes me feel really, really great. 12 cups, doesn't it not seem like a lot? And 96 ounces does not seem like a lot, but if I took my weight and divided it in two, I'm definitely not like 190, how many, 96, so I'm definitely not 192 pounds. Was my mouth off? Dang it. Probably, you know what? I'll insert here. I'm definitely not that weight. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. Whatever. I'm smart. But that's just what makes me feel good. And I think part of it's like climate, like it's hot here. Part of it is, oh, I said that because like generally a general rule is like you drink your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. But sorry, that number is really irritating me. But okay, whatever. But climate, it's hot, I'm active, and I love water. I don't know. Oh, I also like love salt. Like sugar, I don't care about. Like cookies, love them. Brownies, love them. Cakes, love them. Whatever. But like honestly, I can have like a piece and be like, ew, that's fine. That's good. That's good enough. But I really like salt, so that's probably has to do with like me needing more water too. Anyways, I'm glad I figured that out. It makes me really happy. It makes me feel like I found what my body looks best in also, because remember when I was drinking a gallon a day and I told you guys that I was like really bloated and just like didn't look that great? Yeah, that could happen too. So I'm really glad that found the right amount of water. And then 5, I learned that I have been under eating protein and how to increase it by adding in more rich protein sources to the things I'm already eating, like adding in flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds to my smoothies, adding in quinoa to like salads, and honestly really anything like quinoa to pasta, quinoa to whatever. And also, speaking of pasta, like doing chickpea pasta instead of like red lentil pasta. Actually, and red lentil pasta instead of like vegetable pasta or whole wheat pasta. And adding in more beans. Been eating so many beans. It's been amazing. And you know, brown rice, make it a complete protein with beans. And just yeah, that's been really awesome too. Very cool stuff. So yeah, those are like few of the top things that I learned. I mean, this is just such an incredible journey. I really feel like a totally different person. Like, I've even, like, little things too. Like, I've eaten less processed food. My skin has looked so much better. Like, I already had nice skin, but, like, I have better skin. And, like, I'm really, really getting in touch with my body. Like, it's, like, incredible how, like, how much I know my body now. Even, like, I mean, I already went TMI in the beginning of the video, so I might as well go TMI again, but like, even like knowing like what my mood will be like on like the day before my period, the day I start my period, the day after my period, like that's monumental. And like that wasn't even a goal, but like I know my body so well from just like this process, and I feel like I've been processing emotional stuff a lot better. Like I already feel like I process my emotions in a great way because I'm just educated on it and have been in this mental health kind of field for, I don't know, like 8 years-ish. So I just feel like I already was good, but like I just feel so much more clear and level-headed and able to have incoming things come in and me not be as affected. I just feel like magnetic. That's just how I feel. I just feel like I'm attracting positive things. And I'm excited to continue in whatever way that I choose to continue in, but yeah. Wow. Okay. So next thing I do with clients is I have a little exercise about like going forward and how they want to feel and the way I want to feel in the next 90 days, regardless of if I like choose to coach myself again starting tomorrow or choose something different. I want to feel confident and inspired. I think those are the two biggest things that I really need. I feel like a very confident person, but I want to feel confident in how I dress and how I look, and like just have it be so confident that I don't even think about like, oh, I wonder like how my body looks when I'm like sitting, or I wonder like if this person thinks I'm smart enough, or if this person thinks I'm caring enough, or I want to have the total confidence to ask questions of people or ask people for things and like know that like I deserve those things or I get to have those things, you know? Like I just want to feel totally confident and inspired. And then I ask, well, okay, what's important about that? And so I just want to look in the mirror and be proud of the person I see, fully love myself, feel great in everything I wear, feel energized and upbeat, because whatever I feel on the inside is what's going to reflect on the outside and what other people are going to see. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but do you ever have a day where you just feel so good, you feel like you look so good, you feel so happy, and then other people in the world like, oh my gosh, you look so good, or oh my gosh, you look so happy, or like, oh my gosh, you look so fit, like, and you're like, oh my god, I feel that too. Well, it's one, because you probably do look fit and good and whatever, but two, it's also because like you're so projecting that out into the world, you're radiating that from the inside, and of course that's what people are going to say and see on the outside. So yes. And then I want to feel inspired, because then I'll be able to keep up with my goals and keep thinking of new ways to help others and in turn help myself. So being inspired is like so just needed. So yes, and then I ask 3 new habits I most want to adopt. And I was like, as a client, I was like, wait, 3 new habits? Girl, I just adopted a ton of new habits. What are you talking about? You want me to add more habits? But then I like really resonated on this, and it's so funny because I asked my clients this, like it's like no big deal, and then when I'm like turned around and needed to ask myself, I'm like, what? But now I get it, because there's always things, you can't just say, okay, did these things, I'm good now, I can sit back, relax. Like, no. You gotta keep up with those things, and you gotta keep, like, looking for more and doing more. And not that you can't be, like, happy with where you are and content. You should be grateful and very happy with where you are. And this world, we're so limited by time. Like, there's so much to do and so much to learn and so much to figure out about yourself and about other people. Like, there's so much growth that you can continue to have and expand on. And personally, I think you should never stop growing and learning and challenging yourself. And yeah, so 3 new habits I most want to adopt in the next 90 days. 1, staying consistent on content and work with a busy traveling schedule, because I don't see that slowing down for me. I don't really want it to slow down for me, but I do want to find out how to stay consistent with everything as I'm traveling. I think that's important. 2, intense exercising every day. Like, I already exercise every day, but I want to intensely exercise every day. Whether that's like a 30-minute power class, I don't know, or like a 3-hour gym session. Like, I just want to, like, feel like I'm really working my body and using my body every day, because that's what we're designed to do, you know? No off days. What's an off day? I mean, I guess it's to rest, but, like, your body has, like, 23 extra hours to rest, you know, if you exercise for an hour a day. So, and I feel like that will make me feel really good. And then 3, eating more clean with less processed foods. It's funny, when I first went vegan 3.5 years ago, I was like, okay, Monica, year 1, you being vegan, I want you to try every single vegan alternative out there, because I don't want you to feel like you're, like, lacking on anything, missing anything, and I want it to be fun for you. And here we are 3.5 years later, and I'm still doing the same thing, because the vegan industry is just growing. It's amazing, and there's always new things to try. And I think maybe I should do taste tests on the channel. Oh, vegan food taste test. Oh my gosh, yes. But at the same time, baby girl loves her processed foods, okay? I love the vegan junk food. I do. I'm here for it. So I would love to limit that and really focus on eating fruits and vegetables in their natural state, in their cooked states, with other things, and whole grains, and, you know, like quinoa and oatmeal and nuts and seeds. You know, I really want to eat more of it that way. Salads all the time versus, like, I don't know. I do have a lot of processed foods. Like today, I made nachos, chips, processed, cheeses, vegan cheeses, processed, vegan bacon, processed. What else? Yeah. So, just kind of over it, you know? Like, I think it's great to have those things, but I don't need to have them, like, I don't need to eat a SAD diet, standard American diet, vegan, every day, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would love to accomplish those things, or adopt those new habits. And then, I ask the support, stretch, and accountability I need to accomplish all of these things. YouTube has been really helpful, actually, just keeping me accountable, putting this out there into the world for other people to see, and then myself. And then also other people in my life really did help this journey along. My personal health coach, Hillary, she's amazing. Oh my gosh, godsend. Love her. Love her. And then my therapist, I have two because I don't see either of them like on a weekly basis. So they have also been a godsend. I just love them. Love bouncing ideas off them, processing with them. It's just amazing. And then my best friend has been really great through this process. Just giving me like so many extra tips that like I either didn't know or forgot about or just need a reminder or a kick in the booty. So it's been really helpful. And then as a bonus goal, I just kind of like threw this in because I saw my 2019 bucket list and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so inspiring. Like, I want to accomplish this stuff even more. We're halfway through the year, over halfway through the year. So let's kick it into gear, Monica. So as a bonus goal, I just want to accomplish everything on my bucket list, which I continuously add to, always. Yes, it's like a forever goal, you know? So this is probably very long and I should let you guys go, but like this is just such an important video and I'm just so grateful and happy and feel so whole, and this feels very complete, but I want more. I want to do more. I feel like I'm on this big momentum train and I don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. And I want to keep going, and I'm inspired, and I'm happy, and I feel good in my body, and I feel it's been freaking fantastic. I wonder where I would be this day if 3 months ago I hadn't decided to coach myself. Definitely wouldn't have been working out. Definitely wouldn't have the same body, I'm sure. I think my mindset would be a little bit sadder. And I think YouTube wouldn't have been like so consistent. So yeah. Wow. Okay, well, I'm excited to upload this, get all my videos uploaded, and love on you guys, and share what I'm doing next. Yay. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Be very grateful for all of you and happy. Bye.